Hey, if you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering if you can use cold email to market to consumers, or as they say, B2C marketing. And I noticed there's not a lot of YouTube videos about this. And the reason being is the whole cold email industry is just set up around business to business or B2B marketing. So you have people that are trying to set appointments with people that work at companies, or they're trying to sell software or SaaS products. They're trying to promote their web design services or whatever. And it's a big B2B industry because the price point of the products they're selling is a little bit higher, right? And they can afford to set up a B2B system and just send out massive amounts of email. So, but I was like you. I always wondered, could you use this for business to consumer or B2C marketing? So I started thinking about this a couple of years ago, and the biggest thing is, like, how do I come up with a good list of consumers? In my case, I wanted homeowners or property owners that I wanted to market to, because I teach people how to go out and find homeowners that have a distressed property that they want to sell. So I'm like, can I do this? How could I set this up and get a list of emails from homeowners that's a good list that we can market to? So a software that I promote back last year started including email data in their software. So I thought, okay, this is the perfect opportunity for me to set this up and test it, which I have done. Okay, so for the past 6 months, I have been doing B2C marketing just to test it, right? I get a list of property owners. Now, in your case, it might be something else, but in my case, property owners that I can market to through email. And so I put together the system. I used a cold email software on the market, Instantly, which, if you're looking into cold email, I'm sure you've come across Instantly. I get domains and emails, import them into Instantly, and then I have this other software that I download this list of property owners with emails. I use Million Verifier to clean the emails to make sure they're all good, and the clean rate's good. I mean, you get some that are not good, and we clean those out. But for the most part, I'm running in the 80s, close to 90% good on the emails, and then we load them up into the system and email homeowners. And again, in my case, it's for real estate. We're looking for people that want to sell their property. They maybe have a vacant or distressed property, so we're reaching out to them and saying, hey, we're investors. Do you want to sell the property? But it's working fabulously, right? You could also use this exact system I have set up if you were marketing any other product or service to property owners. And I think it's better if it's more of a high ticket thing, but if you're promoting, if you've got a roofing company, or you've got a solar company, or you put in swimming pools, or you do something that's more of a high ticket item, maybe driveways, maybe I've got somebody in a group that I put together for cold email. They're marketing their property management company to owners that have multiple houses that are investors. But there's so many ways that you can use a system like this to promote to not only consumers, but, like I said, in my case, property owners, no matter what kind of real estate you're in. So if you're wondering, can I use cold email for B2C? The answer is absolutely yes. Now, to give you an example, today I'm running a cold email campaign for a good friend of mine who's a real estate investor, and we're running it in Memphis, Tennessee. So I'm sending out a cold email to property owners in Memphis, Tennessee, that have a distressed property, and we judge that in different ways. If it's marked as vacant or absentee or tax delinquent or different things. But we're sending out this email to property owners in Tennessee. Just today, I've had 5 positive replies to my email that they're interested in selling. 5 in a day. So I'm out here driving around in my car while the email's running, right? I'm out here drinking my coffee and went to Starbucks, got a cup of coffee to make this video. So that's the beauty of cold email, right? You can set it up and let it run, and it generates leads for you. So whatever your business is, if you're thinking about running it to consumers, you can do the same thing. And I always tell people coming into my group that I have set up to teach people how to set up the cold email system, how to get the leads, how to do all those things. I tell them that, like, if you're doing cold email, or either, for them it's getting into real estate. But if they're trying to get into real estate and they want to use cold email for that, it's the beauty of that is that this system can run while they're working like a regular 9-to-5 job. Say they're still working for somebody, but they want to get into real estate. They can let it run while they're working. If they're, spending time with their family and their kids, they can let it run and generate leads at why they're doing that. If you have a company, and let's say you want to use it because you own a roofing company and you want to get more roofing, deals or roofing jobs, it can be running while you're out doing jobs, right? You're marketing while you're out working, and then you come home and you've got more leads in your inbox. Or the same with, like I said, with solar, with pools, with property management. If you're a real estate agent and you want to get more listings, it can run for all of this. I think there's so many applications that you can use this for. So I'm interested to know, though, because you clicked on this video, comment below. And this will really help me out, so I appreciate if you do this. But comment below and tell me what you're thinking about using B2C cold email for. What do you want to market? And I'll respond to your comment and let you know if I think it will work or not, okay? But comment below and let me know what you're working on, because I'd be interested to see. All right, but again, there wasn't a lot of the videos about this, and I think it's because a lot of people haven't done it, right? But I've been doing it for 6 months. Same domains, same email accounts. I haven't burned anything up, right? I'm still, because cold email, like sometimes people will burn up domains and emails. Haven't burned anything up. I've still got great health scores on my emails. I did a inbox delivery test last week, and 100% of my emails are hitting inbox. None are going to promotion. None are going to spam, because I'm following all the rules that they tell you in cold email to do. I'm not putting any hyperlinks in my emails. I'm not putting any images in there. I'm using a lot of spin text. So every email that goes out is like a different variation. I'm doing a lot of customization, and people in my group, I customize and I build out these emails for them so they can just use the template, so they can just plug it into their email, into their Instantly account, and just use the emails that I've already written for them. So, but it's working well for everybody. So again, I wanted to do this video, one, to tell you that it works, and two, to get your feedback, what you're looking to use it for. And if it is real estate related, if you are trying to reach out to property owners or even to renters or anything like that, I invite you to take a look down in the description and in the first comment. I'll pin the post there too. But I invite you to check out my group called Real Estate Inbox Leads, or RE Inbox Leads, and look at it. It's $29 a month. With the membership, you get access to the course that I put together to set up your cold email system, beginning to end, show you where to get the leads from, show you how to set up the system with the domains and the emails. You've got the email templates, you've got everything, how to clean it, how to do everything. $29 a month. You're in there, you got the course, you got the community, and twice a week I do a Zoom call on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so anybody in the group can get on the Zoom call, ask me questions about their setup, ask me questions about different marketing strategies and different tactics and all that. And if you're interested in doing cold email directed at real estate or property owners or anything close to that, I invite you to join. I'd love to have you. I'd love to help you get your system going. I'd love to help you write emails and have you be a part of the community. Okay, so I hope this answers your question about cold email to consumers. Yes, absolutely, it works. It's working fabulously. And again, check out the link. Check out my school group. And if you're interested in joining us, just click the link and pop in the group. Say hi, and we'll get you going. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys soon.